Wow, that's such a cool idea to build. Why didn't I figure it out myself? Let's learn how to build Volcano Obsidian Mansion.
Round 1.
I'm starting construction. So I take obsidian. This is the strongest block in the game. Even TNT cannot break it. To mine it, you need a diamond pickaxe. Mining takes almost 10 seconds for one block. That is very long compared to other materials. Obsidian forms when water touches a lava source. That is why it is so strong. Lava and water together create something incredible. I am sure this is the best choice for protection. No explosion will destroy my house if I build it from obsidian. Even a creeper cannot do anything. This is important because creepers explode near players and destroy blocks around them. But not obsidian. This block has blast resistance of 1,200. That is the highest number among all blocks you can mine in the game. Now I start placing blocks on the ground. Why do I need a huge castle? A small bunker is much safer. I build a box 3x3 blocks. That is 9 blocks on the floor. Smaller area means less chance that a meteor will hit me. This is simple logic and it works. A big house is a big target for all dangers. A small house is a small target. Enemies will just not notice my bunker among other buildings. I place each black block in its spot. Obsidian has a dark purple-black color. Some say it looks gloomy, but for me, this is not a problem. The main thing is protection, not beauty. The walls go up fast because the size is very small. I do not need much material. 4 walls are already done, and now I can move to the next stage of building my shelter. Now the roof. I take nether brick stairs. These are stairs made from nether brick. You make them from nether brick that you get in the nether dimension. The nether is a dangerous dimension full of lava and hostile mobs. There are fortresses made of this red brick there. The red color reminds me of lava, and this is great camouflage. If a volcano starts erupting, my house will blend with the view. Nobody will notice a small bunker with a red roof against an erupting volcano. The stairs create a small slope, and this looks better than a flat surface. Also, rainwater will flow down, not collect on the roof. This is practical. In Minecraft, rain does not destroy blocks, of course, but I like thinking about such details. Realism is important even in a game. That is all. Perfect protection is ready. A small, reliable, and hidden bunker stands in front of me. Black walls made of obsidian. Red roof made of nether brick stairs. What else do you need? I am completely happy with the result of my work. Nobody will break through these walls. Phew, it took so much effort. Great! My Volcano Obsidian Mansion is ready.
What? Hello?
Hey, Banana Kid, look! I built it. Do you like?
No.
What? Does my mansion look pathetic?
That?
It's a pity, but I tried so hard. Maybe then you'll try to build the best Volcano Obsidian Mansion yourself.
Yay!
They ran to the place. This is where your building will be. Are you ready?
Ta-da!
Then go ahead.
Round 2.
So it is Banana Kid's turn. He walks to the building area and starts placing blocks. I wonder what he has planned. But something goes wrong right away. Instead of a normal building, there are separate pillars made of obsidian. They stand far from each other with no system at all. One pillar here, another there, a third one who knows where. This looks very strange. Is this a barcode? A barcode is those black stripes on product packages. The scanner at the store reads them to find the price. These pillars remind me of those stripes. Banana Kid, are you building a prison or a house? The pillars keep growing taller, but there is no clear purpose yet. What is he even planning? Maybe it will become clear later, though I already have doubts. Banana Kid climbs to the top of each pillar and connects them with horizontal blocks. He jumps from one to another, risking a fall. The result is some kind of crooked structure that looks like a shelf. A shelf is furniture with several levels. Only this shelf is very crooked and uneven. One edge is higher than another. The corners do not match. It looks very shaky and unreliable. If a strong wind blows, this thing will fall apart for sure. Of course, in Minecraft, there is no wind that destroys buildings. But if there was, this structure would definitely be finished. Banana Kid, you forgot about the foundation. A foundation is the base of any building. Without a proper strong base, no building will stand for long. These are basic building rules. In the real world, builders first dig a hole and pour concrete. The concrete hardens and creates a strong base. On this base, they then build walls and everything else. The heavier the building, the deeper the foundation must be. Skyscrapers have foundations going tens of meters underground. In Minecraft, it is also important to start with a wide and strong base. This makes the building stable. But Banana Kid does not seem to know this rule, or he just decided to ignore it. His pillars just stick out of the ground like sticks pushed into sand. Any child knows that a stick in sand falls easily. Just a small push is enough. I sigh and keep watching this strange building process. Maybe in the end everything will make sense. Though my hopes are getting smaller. Now Banana Kid takes out orange stained glass and starts filling the space between the pillars. This is colored glass of orange color. One pane after another, and more. The whole structure starts glowing with bright orange color. This is a very bright and rich shade. Wow, so much orange. Is this to hurt your eyes? Looking at this is almost impossible. Glass in Minecraft is made from sand in a furnace. The sand heats up to high temperature and turns into glass. This works in real life too. Real glass is also made from sand. Then you can color glass with different dyes. Orange dye comes from orange tulips. Tulips grow in flower biomes, and they are easy to find in spring. This looks like a giant microwave, not a mansion. A microwave is a kitchen appliance with a window. Inside, food spins and heats up. This Tower of Banana Kid looks exactly like that. Orange glow from inside. Strange shape. Glass lets light through, and that is good for lighting a house. But when there is too much glass, the building looks strange and not cozy. Also, glass panes are very fragile. In real life, glass breaks from a hit. In Minecraft too. One hit, and the pane breaks, leaving nothing behind. Not even pieces are left. For a protective building, this is a very bad choice of material. Any enemy can easily break such a wall. Banana Kid clearly did not think about being practical when he chose materials for building. Banana Kid goes down and starts doing something strange next to his tower. He takes out cobblestone and piles it up randomly. He just throws blocks one on top of another with no order. A pile of stones grows higher, taking shapeless forms. This does not look like anything specific, just a mountain of blocks. What is this? What is he doing? Banana Kid, are you building a mountain? In Minecraft, you can build artificial mountains. Some players create whole mountain ranges, but usually they do it beautifully with different levels and details. This is just a pile. Or did you just decide to dump your extra blocks here? This looks like a pile of garbage, Banana Kid. What is the point of this? I do not understand his plan. Cobblestone appears when you break regular stone with a pickaxe. The stone cracks and turns into cobblestone. This is one of the most common blocks in the game. There is a lot of it underground. You can build houses, walls, furnaces, and many other things from cobblestone. It is a universal material for beginning builders. But right now, Banana Kid is just piling it up with no plan. Banana Kid climbs to the top of his stone mountain and takes out a bucket. A bucket can hold water, milk, or lava. And judging by the color, this is a bucket of lava. Oh no! He took out a bucket of lava. Lava is melted rock with temperature over 1,000 degrees. It glows orange and red, and it is very, very dangerous to all living things. He pours lava right from the top, and it starts flowing down the rocks in all directions. Orange streams spread like fiery rivers. Lava flows slowly but unstoppably. It fills every crack and hole. He is flooding the whole area. Banana Kid. This is a fire hazard. There might be wooden buildings or trees nearby. All of this can catch fire from lava. Then again, this is Banana Kid. You can expect anything from him.
Ta-da! Yay!
Where did everyone run off to? Hey guys, what's that noise you're making?
Banana Kid and I are building Volcano Obsidian Mansion, JJ. Who did it better?
Oh, both of your buildings look great, but I think it's up to the audience to decide who did the best.
Yes, JJ, you're right. Maybe then you have comments on the construction of Banana Kid.
Yes, there are a couple of comments. Banana Kid, your mansion looks ridiculous. You've built completely incompatible buildings.
I totally agree with you, JJ. Maybe you will build Volcano Obsidian Mansion?
Okay, then let's run to the place.
JJ, good luck to you. We'll wait in the house.
But?
Thanks, guys. Then I'm starting. Round 3. For a real volcanic mansion, you need the right scale. Scale is the ratio of sizes. A small building will not impress anyone. You need to build big. I start by creating a wide circular base out of obsidian. A circle is a perfect geometric shape. All points on the edge are at equal distance from the center. The wider the foundation, the stronger the whole structure will stand. This is a law of physics. A wide base spreads weight evenly. The tower will not tilt or fall. This is the basis of any serious construction both in the real world and in Minecraft. The Egyptian pyramids have stood for thousands of years precisely because they have a wide base. I mark the territory and plan every step. Now I start raising the walls upward. Each new row of blocks is slightly smaller than the one before. The walls grow higher and gradually narrow toward the center. This cone shape looks like a real volcano silhouette. Volcanoes have a wide base and a narrow top. Lava and ash erupt from the top. My tower will look like a sleeping volcano. Narrowing toward the top makes the structure more stable. This is connected to the center of gravity. The center of gravity is a point where all the weight of an object is concentrated. If the center of gravity is low, the object stands stable. If it is high, the object tips over easily. A cone shape lowers the center of gravity. That is why such towers are very stable and reliable. This also creates a visually impressive effect. Tall towers always attract the attention of viewers. They look grand and imposing. In medieval times, castles were built with tall towers to show the wealth and power of the owner. My tower will also be a symbol of might. It will be visible from far away and will impress everyone who sees it. I watch the symmetry carefully, so all sides of the tower are the same. Symmetry is when the left and right parts mirror each other, like in a looking glass. If you draw a line through the center, both halves will be identical. This is an important principle in architecture. Symmetrical buildings look beautiful and harmonious. Asymmetry causes a feeling of discomfort. The human eye naturally sees symmetrical objects as more attractive. This is connected to evolution. Symmetrical faces and bodies are considered signs of health. That is why people prefer symmetry in everything, including architecture. The walls of my tower reach a great height. Time to add details that will make the building more interesting. Pure obsidian looks too boring and flat. Single-color surfaces tire the eye. There is nothing to grab onto. I need to add variety of textures and shades. I take stone and cobblestone and start adding these blocks at the base of the tower. Stone has a different shade of gray. This creates contrast with the black obsidian and makes the building look more alive. I place the stones in a random pattern, mixing them with obsidian. Several stone blocks here, some cobblestone there. This creates an effect as if the castle grew right out of the rock. Not built, but appeared naturally, as if the earth itself gave birth to this fortress. Mixing different textures makes the building more lively and interesting to look at. Cobblestone has a rough, bumpy texture. It is rubble with cracks and bumps. Stone is smoother and more uniform. Together with the dark obsidian, they create an impression of natural rock. Rock that formed over thousands of years under volcanic activity. Hardened lava and ash turned into solid stone. That is the legend of this castle. I place the stones so the transition from ground to walls looks natural. At the bottom, there is more cobblestone and stone. Higher up, pure obsidian takes over. This imitates natural processes. At the foot of a mountain, there is always more rubble and debris. The peak is usually more solid. Nature does not create perfectly straight lines. A little chaos is quite fitting here. Now I will add heat and fiery elements. This is a volcanic castle after all. It should look hot and dangerous. I take out magma block and start replacing some of the obsidian in the walls. Magma is melted rock beneath the surface of the earth. When it comes out, it is called lava. Magma blocks in the game glow with a warm orange light. Magma block is a special block that glows in the dark. It gives off a soft orange light of level 3. This is not enough to stop mob spawning, but enough for atmospheric lighting. Magma blocks create an effect of hot glowing rock, as if molten lava flows inside the castle walls. This adds drama and makes the building unique. This is not just beautiful, but also functional. Magma adds lighting at nighttime. When night falls, the castle starts glowing from inside. Orange dots on black walls look like stars in the night sky, or like eyes of an ancient creature. In the dark, the castle takes on a completely different character. It becomes mysterious and a little scary. It is important to remember that magma block hurts you if you step on it. A player loses half a heart every second while standing on these blocks. This can quickly kill a careless traveler. So I place magma only on the walls and in decorative spots, where nobody will walk. Safety must always be considered when building. Beauty should not create danger for the castle residents. You can protect yourself from magma damage by wearing boots with Frostwalker enchantment. This enchantment creates ice under the player's feet and cancels magma damage. But it is better to just not put dangerous blocks on the floor. This is an important rule for any responsible builder. Safety comes first. Now, the most difficult and responsible part of building. I am going to add lava streams to the castle walls. Lava is a liquid and it flows by its own rules. You cannot just pour it and hope for the best. That is what Banana Kid did, and the result was a disaster. I do this in a controlled and planned way. Every stream will be in its place. First, I build special grooves and channels from blocks. These are guides for the lava. They exactly determine where the fiery liquid will flow. It is like creating a drainage system on a house roof. Only instead of rainwater, there will be lava flowing here. The channels must be sealed tight. Not a single drop should get where it should not go. Lava flows by special rules in Minecraft. It moves about 4 times slower than water. A water source creates a flow 7 blocks long. A lava source creates a flow only 4 blocks long in the normal world. In the Nether, lava flows like water for 7 blocks. I use this knowledge to create beautiful fiery veins on the walls. The lava streams will flow down the prepared channels. They will go exactly where they need to go. They will not spill around like with Banana Kid. Control is the key to success when working with dangerous materials. You need to understand the properties of the material before using it. Lava is beautiful, but it requires respect and careful handling. I carefully place lava sources in special holes at different heights of the tower. The streams start flowing down, creating an effect of fiery waterfalls. Not a single drop goes where it should not. Unlike Banana Kid, my lava flows in a controlled way. These are the fiery veins of the castle that decorate its walls. Lava is dangerous, but if you direct it properly, it becomes an amazing decoration. Windows and decorative elements are the next important stage. I cut openings in the walls and insert orange stained glass. Orange glass lets light through and creates a warm tint inside the room. When the sun or lava shines through such glass, everything around gets painted in nice fiery tones. This looks like light from a fireplace or a beautiful sunset over the horizon. At the top of the tower, I make battlements like on a real medieval castle. Battlements are not just decoration for beauty. In real castles, they protected archers during defense of the fortress. A warrior could hide behind a battlement and then peek out to shoot at the enemy. I add nether brick fence for extra details. Small details make a build look complete and professional. Inside, I build a spiral staircase that winds its way to the very top of the tower. A spiral staircase is a very practical solution for tall buildings. It takes up little horizontal space, but lets you climb to a great height. Each step turns a bit from the previous one, creating a spiral shape. This is a classic architectural solution for towers. In the center of the tower, I create a throne room. This is the main hall of the castle with a beautiful floor made of different blocks and a high ceiling. You can place a throne here for the castle owner. Lighting is also an important part of interior design. I place glowing blocks and torches so the light level is high enough for safety. At light level above 7, monsters do not spawn inside rooms. The huge black and fiery citadel is fully complete. Black obsidian forms the strong base. Fiery streams of lava flow beautifully down the walls. Glowing magma adds a mysterious shine in the dark. This is a real fortress that looks both grand and scary at the same time. I step back to look at my work from a distance, and I am very happy with the result. Great! My Volcano Obsidian Mansion is ready. It's time for me to show it to the guys.
Yahoo!
Wow, JJ, you've got a wonderful volcano obsidian mansion. It looks like the base of the final boss from a video game.
Thank you guys. I am very glad that you liked my building. Friends, be sure to write in the comments whose building you liked the most. Well, I think it's time for us to finish.
Yes, JJ, you're right.
Subscribe and like. Bye-bye.